Good morning, this is take one.
I first met Lee at the very first Support and Success workshop here at the new office in 2015.
I met Lee at Crufts, appropriately enough, back in, I think it was probably 2005, 2006.
I first met Lee 5 years ago.
I have to cast my mind back to 2003, I think it was, when we first met at the Manchester franchise exhibition, when I met yourself and Deborah, and shortly thereafter I was up in Kirby Lonsdale sitting around your dining room table being trained by Deborah and yourself.
I first met Lee at my interview and I'd not had a job for quite a few years, so it was a little bit daunting, but she made me feel relaxed straight away.
I first met Lee when I came here for a job interview, which was nearly 3 years ago.
I first met Lee 8 years ago when I arrived for an interview, which was at the Barbon Inn, interestingly. I bought her a gin and tonic, I remember it well. I think it had been a tough day. That probably helped when it came to landing the job.
I first met Lee in 2017 in May at my interview at Barking Mad.
Who's this? Who is this?
Hi Lee, congratulations. Just a quick hello from me to you about your retirement. You've done a brilliant job with Barking Mad. Going from the days at Marmaduke Cottages, training around the kitchen table, the times when you had no money to do, we didn't have money to do anything, and we had to share bedrooms at the exhibitions, and scrimped and scraped. Our first Christmas lunch was from Asda, a quiche from Asda, to what you're running today. It's amazing.
So how many franchisees, when you first started, how many franchisees?
Don't think there were any. I think it was Lee.
Just Lee?
Yeah.
And a kitchen table?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Lee came to see me, and I think it was because she was looking to franchise the business.
Yeah.
Is when she came to see me, I think.
Right.
And that would have been 18 or so years ago.
I do recall that going out on my first host visit was with a lady I think called Betty, who was in her 70s and lived in central Lancaster. She was a bit sozzled when we got there, and I think Deborah said as we left the premises, I don't think I'll be using her. So I think that was a pretty good lesson to start with.
I've got fond memories of working at Barking Mad. It's a great family to work with, and you and I were just talking about our trips down to sales meetings and
With
conferences.
illegally overloaded car.
Lee's nice car with 1 million boxes of all the leaflets and things for all the staff.
Yeah.
And, doing podcasts in the car on the way down there. Probably the craziest thing we've done was getting involved in organising a dog wedding, a dog royal wedding, when we had Prince Harry getting married to Meghan.
Stand-up moment working with Lee, well, of course, it's a little bit different from me because I like the company so much I managed to marry into it.
I'm very proud to call myself Barking Mad, and I enjoy it every single day. But the most enjoyable part has been working with Lee.
We have a great relationship. She knows that I'm very direct and to the point. I'm not always right, although I do believe that I'm always right.
I have so enjoyed my time working with Lee and Barking Mad. It's been 9 years of fun, frustrations, and I can honestly say that every day has been a learning day, and I just enjoy what I do, who I work with, and the team that are involved.
How many hair colours is Lee dancing?
Probably one a year, so probably 17 or 18.
So over the years, working with Lee and on a personal level being with Lee, my life has completely changed, and I want to thank you for that, for the better. It's been a roller coaster. It's been fantastic. It's been enjoyable, and I'm really proud of what you've done and what we've all managed to achieve.
It's been a great place to work with you at the helm, and you are going to be sorely missed, although I have a feeling we will be seeing you again.
I really enjoyed my time at Barking Mad, especially meeting a great bunch of people like yourself.
Well, Lee, it's been 5 years since we took over Barking Mad, Fife and Ross, and we can't thank you enough for entrusting us with our franchise. We've enjoyed every minute, and we'll be really sorry to see you go. We raise a glass to you.
Cheers. Hi Lee, it was 2015 when we came to see you for our first interview to talk about taking over Barking Mad, and it seems like such a long time ago that we did that with our training, and it seems like a complete world away. All we want to say is that we wish you well, we thank you for everything you've done for us, and we really hope that you enjoy whatever it is you're going on to do next.
I just want to say thanks, Lee, for everything that you've done for me for the 8 years that I've been here. You've been a superb boss. You started as my managing director and you've finished up as a friend, and I'll never forget the time that we've had working together.
I want to say a huge thank you for all the support you've given me since I started my training with you back in February 2018. I can't believe we've been going a year. There aren't many managing directors you can ring up and say, oh my God Lee, there's a dog pooing in my house, and have a genuine conversation about that. So thank you for welcoming me into Barking Mad and for giving me one of the most exciting, interesting and wonderful years of my life, and I hope there are many more to come.
I've never had a Monday morning feeling. I've always loved every day of work, and I can't sort of imagine it without you, but we will carry it on because that's what you've built and that's what we'll be taking forward.
As you know, I've produced photography of my career for many, many clients, but there are only really a handful that I could, for want of a better word, describe as special to me, and you are certainly top of that list.
Well, I don't want to grovel, but I've always enjoyed working with Lee. She speaks her mind, and I think that's what stands out most.
Yeah.
I always know where I stand. If I'm going in the wrong direction, she's not afraid to tell me.
I think we all know that feeling. Yeah.
Lee is such an inspiring businesswoman. She could make anyone do better in the business industry just by being around her.
I love working alongside Lee. We complement each other.
She inspires me to be creative, and I've managed to love every minute of it.
I'd like to say thank you and for all this, and we'll do you proud.
I know you'll never be far away, and I'm very much looking forward to your Monday visit with an ice cream delivery. I'll hold you to that one.
I've enjoyed working with you so much. It's really increased my self-confidence. I love what I do. I just think you're a real inspiration to the team, and I want to wish you all the best for the future.
I just want to say thank you for making my time here so lovely.
I wish you all the luck in the world with whatever you're going to do next. I know you will be absolutely amazing, and thank you for being Barking Mad.
Lee, I'm sure we will continue to have lots of laughs and good times in the future, so I'm wishing you lots of love and best wishes. Take care.
So I just want to wish you all the best in everything that you decide to do in the future. Whatever you do, I know you'll make it a success. And it's been brilliant. Thank you.
I wish you every health and happiness in your retirement. Just sending love and best wishes.
What's coming next for you? A full-time mum. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure I can quite believe it, but I know you will enjoy every minute having time with Elsie May as she now grows into a young lady. And I wish you all the best, you know that.
Congratulations to Mummy, and I really think you did well in Barking Mad in all the years that you've worked here, and I look forward to spending more time with you.
Bring on the happy, sad tears and the good times ahead, and we love you very much.
Enjoy yourself, and we'll look forward to the next 20 years of Barking Mad.